What's up, everybody? So today is finally the day we're going to tear down the interior on the red Civic. We're going to get everything pulled out of here. The main focus though that I need to get to is getting the headliner out of this red car out, because the black car didn't have the headliner that we needed. This one has a sunroof. You guys can see it over there next to the air compressor. And we need to rewrap this one. This one's currently tan, so we got to rewrap that. I think if we go ahead and do that, I'm also going to do the door panels, just because when we clean these all up, they were covered in glue. There's no fabric on here, and rather than just leaving it plain black like that, I kind of want to put fabric back down. As far as color goes, I'm not really sure if we just do the same thing as a headliner and match it to be gray, or if we do like a different color like red.
Yellow.
I don't know, yellow. I'm thinking red, but I'll let you guys in the comments below. Go ahead, let me know what you guys think, what color you guys suggest. But as far as what we're doing today, we're gonna just go ahead and start tearing out this interior, like I said. And we're gonna start with the back and just work our way to the front. I figure that'll be the easiest method. And when it comes to the front here, I'm gonna leave these seats in, make things much easier to do as far as getting the dash out, just so we have some place to sit. We kind of made that mistake when we did the black car. It was a bit of a struggle.
Yeah.
Not having these seats. I mean, we had no carpet, no seats, no nothing. We probably should have originally done like center console and seats and stuff first before we went through and tore down everything else, just because it starts hurting your knees and your back and stuff without having seats. So we learned from our mistakes. We're gonna let you guys know what's easiest. But I guess let's go ahead and jump into this. I can't wait to get this black interior in here. I think it's gonna look awesome. It is a little bit upsetting just because of how clean this tan interior is, but it'll definitely be worth it. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so we got the back seats laid down. So the first thing that's gotta go is the top seat, and then we can take out the bottom one. So let's go and get these out of the car.
Oh yeah, listen right up.
All right, this one should come out.
Let me out.
All right, so we got the back seats out, and I just want to show you guys this real quick. I can't believe this, but when you look inside the car, you don't really notice it, but these are pretty faded as well. I think it's just because it's tan, it looks better. And this was like one of my main things I couldn't stand, was how smashed that was. The previous owner always had like a child seat in the back there, so it kind of mangled up that seat. But we'll go ahead and get the lower section out now. So we'll pop this out, and we can go ahead and, I think the next piece is the quarter panel trims. Or no, we have to start down lower first. Lower. So we gotta start here and work our way across. So let's go ahead and pop the seat out. I believe it just pops up from the bottom. Oh, you know what? I missed one bolt. We gotta get a bolt that's back here.
All right.
About that one.
I'll grab the.
I believe it's 10 millimeter.
I should do it. Pencils.
Hey, we made a little bit of change in this one. Not as much as we did the last one. I got 10 cents, so that's cool. We got a pen and some
paper. Ooh, grocery list?
Donations.
Oh, to me?
I don't know.
Probably.
Well, now that that's out, we can go ahead and
lower trim?
Lower trim.
All right.
All right, so apparently this trim here, this door sill trim, is underneath the quarter panel, so the quarter panel trim does have to come off first. In order to do that, we need to take out these bolts here to get the seatbelt thing out. I don't know why they use these kind of brackets, because I think the other one was like
the other one's just straight. Yeah.
So let's get these out. I think they're 14s, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Here, I'll get in here. We better look at them.
And then all that's left on this is there's a little door here. I think there's like either. I don't know if you can see that. I think I showed them to him before, but there's just that little door there, and then there's just that little clip right there, and all this should just pop out. Okay, well, we already got like this mostly torn out. The only piece that's left is the back pillar, and or back piece, I guess, not pillar. And we ended up getting the C pillars out, quarter panel trim out, B pillars are off now. All that just pops off. I think I showed you guys previously in a different video, or the previous interior video. But next, I want to get to the front here. So we need to take off the A pillars, and then this rubbery trim here, that needs to come off. And we should have full access to the headliner. All I have is just that light there, visors, mirror, and all that little stuff. So let's move on to that next. All right, so A pillars are out now. Next up, I'm gonna do sun visor. I don't even know if you guys can see this. Hopefully you can. It's pretty dark, but this little cover here, there's gonna be 2 screws underneath here that's gonna expose that, and then this one, it's got some like weird clips here that you have to try to move around and twist it. So we'll try to get that out. Same thing with this side, and then the mirror lights and all that. So let's keep on going. All right, so you guys can see here we got the headliner dropped now, so now we just have to get this out of the car. The only thing that was kind of a pain is the sun visor clips. I ended up breaking one of them, which is no big deal because I still have the ones from this car. I just don't have a sun visor. I have one, I need 2. So we may have to figure out something to do with that, but let's go ahead and get this out of the car now. And just like that, we got the headliner out of the car. That kind of sucked. It's not a whole lot of room in here, but you see we had to lay the seats down and stuff. It'd been easier if the steering wheel probably wasn't there, but we managed to get it out of the car. So I suppose next up we can go ahead, get these trim pieces off, the door panels can come off, and then I suppose we can start on like center console and dash. Alright, so now we got that door sill panel piece out as well as the upper corner piece. So now we got that out. Next up will be center console as well as that back trim piece. We're actually moving pretty good on this car. Everything's a lot easier once you've already done this once. The one thing I am noticing is just, like if I put the seat forward, how clean that is. I mean, just the rear area, like there's no dirt, dust, no nothing. It's super clean underneath here. And this car is even older than this one. This is a 2001, and this one here is an 03. So I'm actually really surprised at how clean it is. So as far as this back panel goes, I showed you guys before, it's just those, let me get this light. It's too dark for you guys, can't see anything. You can see all the little white clips and stuff. All those have to pop up. I've showed you guys in the previous video when we did the rear trim and everything. So it's kind of a pain to do, but it's not too bad. So I'm gonna go ahead, pop that out next. All right, I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys. I'm currently underneath the whatever rear deck lid panel. So you can see here, there's like the speaker. This is on the driver's side. Then you come over here, this is the speaker on the passenger side. I don't really remember how much in depth I showed you guys of this, but these are the latches for the rear seats, the locks right here. You just have to pry these open to get these to release, and then these are the white tabs that I was talking about. You push them in and push up. It's kind of a pain, but this car is definitely much easier to work on just because it's a lot cleaner, and you really wouldn't want to lay underneath here in the nasty mouse infested car. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these all off, and then we can go ahead and get this deck lid panel off. And just like that, we got the rear trim piece out. I can't believe just how clean this car is on the inside.
It's nice.
It's super nice. All right, so next up, we either can do door panels or center console. I think we should do center console first. Get that thing out of the way. This one shouldn't be too bad. You guys have seen me do this once when we did the radio, so it's pretty easy. And that was super easy. We got the center console out. This one's much easier than doing the one that had the armrest, but it will be nice having an armrest so you can put your hand here and everything. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and take these door panels off, which pretty easy too. So let's go ahead and get these off. All right, so we went ahead, got the door panels off. They're pretty easy to do. I went ahead, I actually added our first little piece of black interior. You can see there, it's just the lock, nothing special. But I figured I'd throw that on there rather than have it just being like a bare screw. And then the other thing I noticed too is the speakers are garbage. You can see they're all cracked out. So we'll eventually have to upgrade that. I know I told you guys in a previous video when we did the radio install, I said that the speakers sounded really tinny. Well, that's obviously why, because they're crap. You can see over here, Luke's side.
On that side.
We got that one's blown too. We got the door panel off. So the next step that we got to do is dash. Now you guys already saw this in the previous video, so we're not going to show that. We're just going to try to get this out as quick as we can. and keep moving. But then all we have left is seats and carpet. All right, so we just managed to get the dash out, as you guys can see here. And one thing I gotta say is just how clean this car is. It's insane comparing these two cars. I mean, I have that one out, and then if I close this door here, I mean, just look how like disgusting, and like that bar is like kind of rusty and stuff inside here, the wiring and everything. It's just insane on how much different that is. So the only thing that we have to do left is the seats. We got seats and carpet, and I'm not really in too big of a hurry to get that out. This stuff is fine. This stuff's pretty quick and easy. The main thing I wanted to just complete and get done was the dash. Now, as far as the dash goes, there's a few other little things that I want to do to it. And Luke, he's the one that pointed out, he made a good point about this. He did all the cleaning on the black dash, and he said, you know, this ductwork over here, it's pretty nasty. He found a lot of mouse turds and dirt and stuff in there. So we figured, might as well swap this ductwork out for this one, just because this one is so clean. There's nothing in it, and who knows what we'll find over there. So I figured we'd go ahead and do that swap real quick. So we're going to go ahead, get that done now, and then the dash should be completed. All right, so now we went ahead, got that all swapped out. This dash is now completed, so I'm happy with the way that is. And this car, as of right now, I'm just going to leave it now with the seats and the carpet in there as the way it is. The main thing, like I said, the main reason I wanted to get that interior torn down was for the headliner. And as you guys can see, we have it over there. So I need to get new fabric for that because we need to rewrap it. It's gonna have to be gray so it matches this one over here. It's got to be exact to that one, just so everything is the same. And like I said, I am looking into getting fabric for these as well, and I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, whether or not we do like red or black or gray or whatever, maybe some other color. I know Luke said yellow, but we're not doing yellow.
I decided to say it.
So
we're not doing yellow?
We're not doing yellow. So I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here. I got everything torn out that I wanted to get tore out. In the next video, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and do the headliner, and then once that's done, I think we should be complete, and we can go ahead and start sticking everything back together and finally finish up this car and make it all black. I can't wait. So if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.